Since the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922, stories of the Pharaohs' curses have fascinated and terrified the world. Were the mysterious deaths of archaeologists just coincidence, or the wrath of ancient Egyptian kings reaching across millennia? Today, we'll explore history, archaeology, and myth to uncover the truth behind the Pharaohs' curses. Myth or reality? Let's find out. Ancient Egypt is a land shrouded in mystery and intrigue with its vast wealth of treasures and enigmatic tombs. One of the most fascinating aspects of Egyptian culture is the concept of the Pharaoh's curse, a superstition that has captured the imagination of people around the world for centuries. The Pharaoh's curse is closely tied to the inscriptions found inside Egyptian tombs, which were believed to warn off potential grave robbers and those who sought to disturb the peace of the dead. These inscriptions often depicted dire consequences for anyone who dared to trespass on the sanctity of the tomb, with the belief that disturbing the final resting place of the pharaoh would result in a curse that brought about illness, misfortune, or even death. One of the most famous instances of the pharaoh's curse is associated with the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922 by the renowned British archaeologist Howard Carter. As the tomb was opened and its treasures revealed, a striking inscription was found: "Death shall come on swift wings to him who disturbs the peace of the king." This ominous warning only added to the aura of mystery and danger surrounding the ancient Egyptian tombs. What followed the unearthing of Tutankhamun's tomb was a series of mysterious and tragic events that led many to believe in the reality of the Pharaoh's curse. Several people connected to the excavation, including Lord Carnarvon, who financed the dig, died under strange and unexplained circumstances. This fueled speculation and fear, leading some to wonder if the curse of the Pharaohs was indeed a potent force that sought to avenge the disturbance of the ancient king's final resting places. The concept of the Pharaoh's curse continues to capture the public's imagination with its mix of history, superstition, and tragedy. The allure of ancient Egypt and its enigmatic curses has made it a subject of fascination for both scholars and enthusiasts, keeping alive the mysterious legacy of the pharaohs and their timeless tombs. In 1922, Lord Carnarvon, the financial backer of the expedition that discovered the tomb of Tutankhamun, tragically passed away shortly after entering the tomb. This event sparked a frenzy in the newspapers, with headlines screaming about the curse of the pharaohs. The media in the 1920s exaggerated events surrounding Lord Carnarvon's death, suggesting that it was a result of the pharaoh's curse. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, newspapers fed into the public's fascination with ancient curses and mysticism, turning a tragic accident into a sensational story. Following Lord Carnarvon's death, there were other reported deaths of team members and people connected to the find. While these deaths may have been unrelated or coincidental, the media seized upon them to further propagate the idea of the curse. The exaggeration of events by the media in the 1920s turned the curse of the pharaohs into a worldwide phenomenon. People around the globe were captivated by the idea of ancient curses and the mysterious powers of the Egyptian tombs. The sensationalized stories fueled a sense of fear and excitement, perpetuating the myth of the curse for years to come. In recent years, modern researchers have uncovered startling explanations for many ancient deaths that were once shrouded in mystery. Tombs sealed for thousands of years have been found to contain toxic molds, bacteria, and gases that could have easily caused illness and fatalities among those who entered. The lack of medical knowledge in ancient times meant that even the smallest infections could prove deadly. The presence of these harmful pathogens in sealed tombs only amplifies the danger that ancient people faced when coming into contact with such environments. Furthermore, some researchers are now suggesting that factors like stress, fatigue, and desert conditions may have played a more significant role in these deaths than any supposed curse. The harsh living conditions and strenuous lifestyles of ancient civilizations could have weakened immune systems and made individuals more susceptible to illness and disease. As we continue to study and analyze these ancient mysteries, it becomes increasingly clear that many of the deaths that were once attributed to curses or supernatural forces can be explained by natural causes, the intersection of toxic substances, poor medical understanding, and challenging environmental factors paints a more realistic picture of the dangers faced by our ancestors. Through modern research and advancements in technology, we are uncovering the truth behind ancient deaths and shedding light on the realities of life in the past. It is a reminder of the fragility of human life and the importance of understanding the impact of our surroundings on our health and well-being. The curse, a prominent theme in novels, films, and horror stories, has captured the imagination of audiences for decades. Its influence can be traced back to Hollywood's 1932 movie, The Mummy, where the curse played a central role in shaping how people perceived Egypt as a mysterious land filled with magic and danger. The legend of the curse has held a powerful grip on popular culture, inspiring countless tales of ancient curses unleashed upon unsuspecting explorers and treasure hunters. These stories often feature archaeologists disturbing sacred tombs and awakening vengeful spirits, leading to terrifying consequences for those involved. Despite its prevalence in entertainment, many Egyptians view the curse as a Western fabrication not reflective of their authentic ancient beliefs. To them, the curse is a stereotype perpetuated by Western media, one that distorts the true complexity and richness of their heritage. Whether seen as a thrilling plot device or a misrepresentation of history, the curse continues to captivate audiences around the world. Its enduring presence in literature, cinema, and folklore serves as a reminder of the enduring power of myth and legend in shaping our perceptions of the past. The debate between mysterious coincidences and rational explanations surrounding the supposed curses of the pharaohs has long captivated the imagination of people around the world. One of the most famous examples is the opening of Tutankhamun's tomb by Howard Carter, an event surrounded by eerie stories of those involved meeting untimely ends. However, Carter himself lived for 16 more years after the discovery and died of natural causes, casting doubt on the supposed curse. In fact, many members of Carter's team also lived long, healthy lives, contradicting the idea of a deadly curse haunting those who disturbed the ancient pharaohs' resting places. While mysterious coincidences may have occurred, it is essential to consider rational explanations and historical context before jumping to supernatural conclusions. Ultimately, the pharaohs' curses may not be real in a supernatural sense, but their power as a cultural myth is undeniable. These stories of curses and tragic fates continue to fascinate and terrify us, showcasing the enduring legacy of ancient Egypt and the hold it has on our collective imagination. The pharaohs may not strike us from beyond the grave, but their legacy continues to captivate us even today, reminding us of the power of myth and mystery in shaping our understanding of the past.